Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's
The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
So it's down to business here. And this is Vardy. Lofted in. Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Has a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Okazaki. Boiro. Okazaki. Now that looks a decent ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Strokes it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a delicate pass. That's the keeper's ball. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Boiro. Aims beyond the defence. It's Okazaki! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? Well, they could break here. Picks up, real chance! It's in! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having winning runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 10.
Kawasaki Frontale have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kawasaki Frontale finding their passes. And here's Drogba.
Oh, really well played.
He's had a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Vardy. Played out towards the right wing. Some good work on the right flank here. Drogba. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
30 minutes gone. Played back into the centre. Oh, good spread. Played into the box. Boyro plays it all the way forward.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Kawasaki is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kawasaki. He's looking wide, and he's onside. Elects to cross, and the keeper beats it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Vardy. Vardy! He's got away with one there. Hops for safety.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Drogba. Oh, he's found support out wide. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Kawasaki Frontale are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short. Hoisted in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now they can spring out of defence. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vardy. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Now the delivery. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Kawasaki Frontale are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now, can they get him away? It's Drogba! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Kawasaki Frontale are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger.
Drogba! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kawasaki. And he's been shifted off it. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Drogba. Vardy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Okazaki. He's in plenty of space here. Okazaki. Terrific header! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Vardy, he's fourth top scorer in the league. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
A case now of complete control. That's very neat. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vardy. Played it early.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Kawasaki Frontale are almost home and dry now. And here's Vardy. Pass is just off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kawasaki. Boiro. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
He's having a shot!
There will be 3 minutes.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Okazaki. Coming on the field is number 24.
And he was quick to react. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Stood up well to him there. So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitutions taking place.
Takes a shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Kawasaki Frontale definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Thank you, everyone, for your support today. You were more than
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, the rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's had it taken off him.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Okazaki. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! It's hit the upright. Goal! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Vardy, he's fourth top scorer in the league. An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That's tidy. Okazaki.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
To Okazaki. Kawasaki Frontale leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Okazaki, can he finish?
Kawasaki Frontale definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
For a throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Okazaki is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Vardy. He gets big. Sticks it away. And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Drogba. It's a promising position. An instinctive delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Inui. It's a really well-measured ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball. Produces a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. It's Drogba! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land. Vardy. It's a goal kick. Kawasaki Frontale heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Okazaki. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Okazaki. Inui. Spread it left. Oh, no joy this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that is out of play.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Okazaki. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Kawasaki Frontale certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time
That's
to
the
take
first
their
half
foot off
then.
the pedal.
A rocky
They need
start,
to keep
to say the
pushing,
least.
keep imposing,
But that won't
don't
shake our
leave the
spirits,
door open
will
for
it?
the opposition.
Kawasaki Frontale in control at half-time, 2-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets things going for the second half. Boiro. It's an early cross. He's got full. Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Some really sharp play there, Peter, both the ball and the way he met it.
Threads one in. Out to the right. Now that's a lovely exchange. Cross needs to be... It's a mighty effort! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 51 minutes is number 29.
Kawasaki Frontale can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
substitutions taking place.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nice control. Chips it. Oh, smashing header! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Kawasaki Frontale take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Now, can they get him away? He is through here! And that's gone loose. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Fired deep toward... Big header! That's another chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And this is Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
After 62 minutes
He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Flings in across. Danger averted for now. Crossed in once more. Point-blank header! Just needed better contact. Kawasaki Frontale, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Inui. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Okazaki. Not the most accurate pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Okazaki. Chance for a shot! And it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Things looking so easy,
Number
almost too
43.
easy here.
Number 41.
Spread out to the
On
left,
the field.
and he's picked it up out
Number
wide.
13. Number 24. Sakai. Number 33.
It's not gone well. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Can he latch onto this? Lovely bit of skill. Drives it in. Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's forced to go back. Kawasaki Frontale clearly now in lead preservation mode. Opts for safety.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Passing is crisp and sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Drogba collecting the match ball, and it is his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Kawasaki Frontale definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great
Unlucky
day at the
lads.
office.
Let's hope for better luck next
Just
time.
remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And this is now today's lineup.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle, and here we go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Kawasaki. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Kawasaki Frontale clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is just caressing the ball. Hangs one in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the shot! Goal! And Kashima Antlers take the lead. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
Kashima Antlers have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Vardy. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it taken off him, and it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Kawasaki Frontale are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Vardy. Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never out. It's Drogba! And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Has a shot! There was plenty of power on that. Driving forward. He's away! Kawasaki Frontale are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Out to the left it goes. Fired. Big header! Oh, it's hit the post! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Kashima Antlers are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Kashima Antlers looking to pass their way through. Has another go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. He slings it, he gets big! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Great ball, and he's had a shot! In for the pieces! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. It's a pretty loose pass. Okazaki. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super ball! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
We're down, but we're
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. Decent chance! He has done it! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 5.
Kashima Antlers take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Distributed tidily. Kawasaki Frontale have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Out to the right. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, that pass isn't the best. And it's Okazaki. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's there to get it away. Vardy. Now it's Drogba. Played into space. That's a decent clearance. And the keeper beats it away. Great vision. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kawasaki Frontale, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Showing good feet. And the cutback.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Drogba. Vardy tries to pass it through, and that's played it. Real chance! Caught offside that time. Kashima Antlers can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Opts for safety. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Vardy. Great work on the overlap.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The less said about that pass, the better. Kashima Antlers making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Over to the left. Okazaki. And he plays one through. And he's in on goal! And that is out and behind. It's a good block. That's a cute ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Drogba.
Added minutes has been
There will be
indicated.
4 extra minutes. And here's Vardy. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kashima Antlers finding their passes. Oh, that's delightful. That's good running with the ball. Big chance! There's a goal! Deep into injury time! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And we're done. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days, but only one thing matters for now: they lost it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. but at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
So off we go then. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. Now this could be a chance. He's in a great position here. That's really well manoeuvred. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through, and they've got rid. Now who's going to be first to this? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Drogba. Kawasaki Frontale finding their passes. Quarter of an hour played. Kawasaki Frontale are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Plays it across. It's a mighty effort! We've got a goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 18 minutes, number 9.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Stood up well to him there.
Kawasaki Frontale really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Drogba. Okazaki. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ups for safety.
Tokyo Verdy clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nicely worked. It's a promising position. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They've played it short. Played out to the right. He's being urged to shoot. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Drogba. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Kawasaki Frontale truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to break at pace. Boiro. Okazaki is someone so often referred to as the... A real chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 45 minutes is number 7.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Kawasaki Frontale really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
And he thumps it clear. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time,
welcome
each
out
side
to the
matching the
field.
other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Can he latch on to this? Shot, surely! And he's found the net! And the comeback is complete! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Vardy is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Vardy.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's made its way to him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Drogba being hunted in packs.
The attendance for this
Yeah,
match
and
was
as their most significant
80,607.
attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
And he's picked it up out wide. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! And the ball... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gives it back. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Is number 14.
Now it's Vardy. And it's Okazaki. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Okazaki. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Vardy. Okazaki. Vardy. Aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So there's going to be another change
10.
here.
Coming on the field, number 42, number 17.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Vardy. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's Drogba! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Vardy. And this is Vardy. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. Into the last 5 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kawasaki Frontale clearly now in lead preservation mode. Vardy looks to get on the end of this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Out to the left it goes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
This looks promising. And that has been clubbed away. Vardy does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.